We up? Oh shit, hold up. Let me turn this thing off. I can hear myself. Fuck. Cool, cool. Yo, whoever's joining, let me know. Oh, come on. Hold up, y'all. My mom needs me real quick. Just come join and I'll be right back. Alright. Okay. Hey, stop fighting. Please don't make a video. Be quiet. Sorry about that, y'all. What's up? What's up? How we doing here? How we doing here? I'm back now. And we're gonna get this shit going. Today we are finishing up my album. I think there's only a couple songs left. Last week we did 9 songs, and we will do 10 through 16 for the rest. So we are going to start with 10, which is an acapella, and I'm basically just gonna go through and I'm gonna explain to you guys my background story and stuff like that. And why I made these songs and what's going on and shit like that. So we are just, we're here, we're doing this live, and I have my reactivators. My reactivators here with me, okay? The, normal for this channel. So we're just gonna go through, we're gonna start here with 2 decades, and it's a live stream today. It's a little bit earlier.
The big 2-0, and I'm still the...
I wanted to be able to do it a little bit earlier just because I didn't want to be up too late. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys can hear me well. Let me know if you guys can hear this well. I need to know. I want to know. So you gotta just let me know. Let me go ahead and I need to open settings. What is the recommended by tree? 50, 4,500. So I just gotta fix this shit, y'all. And then we can get the review going. 4,500. Let me change this to 160 here. Okay. How's that? How's that? I don't know how. Cool. So, oh shit, man. I can change this shit up. Not that I. Alright, well, either way, we're up and we're going. And I'm ready to get into this. I don't want to be here all night. let me know if everything's good for whoever's in here right now. Um, Let me know if everything's good. If you can hear me, if you can hear the video. You guys just gotta let me know. We're gonna start with 2 Decades acapella, which is song number 10, and we're gonna do 10 through 16. So we got 6 songs to get through today for Live Day Sunday, and then starting tomorrow, I'll be doing normal reactions again, and every Sunday is a live day. Most of the time, I'll react to albums on Sundays, but maybe I'll do those days where I can react to anything that I missed, or you guys can put it in the chat what you guys want me to react to starting next Sunday. So we'll figure all that out when we get there. But we are ready to go, and I know I am. All right. Let me know in the live chat how everything sounds. But I'm excited, and I'm basically going to be talking through, uh, like what I talked about and what I meant by all the stuff I said, and basically just some background for you guys. I feel like people might like this, so let's go.
The big 2-0, and I'm still the true hero, bringing pen and page and escapades while I replicate the first decade. 1 + 1, that's 2 decades. 2 decades, 20 years.
All right, so I started with. Okay, let's go back. This is an acapella, so it's more like a poem than anything else. And that's basically I kind of have it separated where the first song is an acapella, then the middle song is an acapella, and then the last song is an acapella, just kind of breaking shit up, um, so that you can get what you gotta get.
The big 2-0, and I'm still the true hero, bringing pen and page and escapades while I replicate the first decade. 1 + 1, that's 2 decades.
So I recently in March turned 20 years old, which is 2 decades. 10, a decade is 10 years, so 2 decades would be 20 years. Pretty obvious math. But that's why I wrote this is 2 decades because I just turned 2 decades old. So 1 + 1, that's 2 decades, obviously, and then 20 years and stuff like that. So I'll be going through more. There's more in this poem that is more important, but I basically just wanted to say that I turned 20 years old in March, and that's why I wrote this.
2 decades, 20 years, the first 10 felt so unclear. Motives foggy, shoulders wobbly, cold and awfully so exhausting.
Alright, let's go back here.
First 10 felt so unclear. Page and escapades while I replicate the first decade. 1 + 1, that's 2 decades. 2 decades, 20 years, the first 10 felt so unclear. Motives foggy, shoulders wobbly, cold and awfully so exhausting.
So I basically said the first 10 felt so unclear because if you think about it, the first 10 years of your life, you're kind of just getting used to things. You're born and then you get used to living in the world, and then all this shit happens, and then once you're in the first decade, you're at 10 years old, you're making your way to the second, and things just shoulders wobbly because fucking going through puberty and stuff, my shoulders became bigger, and motives foggy. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. So that type of stuff. It's just like growing up through the decades, you kind of get that feeling of you're not sure exactly where you're headed, but that it's foggy. You can see the motive, but not clearly.
Therapy books like a poor bastard. Learned to become the chore master. Earned a chance to score after. Women don't respect a cold actor. That's an old chapter.
So basically, I said therapy books like a poor bastard. I did therapy a lot throughout my teenage years. So therapy books, obviously, I had a lot of books and stuff that I used to make me the man that I am today. So therapy books like a poor bastard. Learned to become the chore master. I did a lot of chores, took out the trash, did a lot of stuff. Earned a chance to score after, but women don't respect a cold actor. That's an old chapter. Earned a chance to score. There's so many times that I've had a chance to score. I've had so many girlfriends throughout high school that, some of them I don't even remember all that much. But women don't respect a cold actor because I did theater. We were actors, and a lot of girls don't like being lied to, and I've noticed that dating in high school, at least a lot of high school chicks didn't like the fact that I would go on stage and I'd have to like kiss a girl, or I'd have to do stuff like that in order to follow my passion and stuff. And I mean, I guess they didn't really respect me that much if they didn't like that. Now that I'm grown, I can see that. But when I was in high school, I was just like, damn, I love this girl, but at the same time, I love doing theater and stuff like that. So acting and stuff was a passion, but at the same time, it's like, you gotta learn. So women don't respect a cold actor. And then I said that's an old chapter because, that was back then in the last decade. Now I'm in the second one. So that's an old chapter. I'm graduated from high school now. I've been graduated for like 2 years. So, all that's kind of just in past.
Therapy books like a poor bastard. Learn to become the chore master. Earned a chance to score after. Women don't respect a cold actor. That's an old chapter. Turn the page. Teenage years weren't all the same. Ups and downs like bipolar standing center stage. Fucking mental patient.
So
don't respect a cold actor. That's an old chapter. Turn the page. Teenage years weren't all the same. Ups and downs like bipolar standing center stage. Fucking mental patient.
I said ups and downs like bipolar standing center stage, fucking mental patient. So ups and downs, when you have ups and downs of like depression and happiness, it's bipolar depression. Um, so I said bipolar standing center stage because my dad has it and it's genetic, and I know that it's possible I could get it. And I've had series in the past where maybe it sort of feels like I have it. I don't want to like self-diagnose myself, but it's totally possible. So that's why I said fucking mental patient with a deck of cards. Well, you'll hear that, but I said fucking mental patient standing center stage because I did theater. Center stage is the center of the stage. It's a position that theater actors need to stand. Like if your director says, "Hey, go stand center stage," you'll stand in the center of that shit, and you'll go there and you'll do what you got to do in order to deal with what you got to deal with. And so that's why I said bipolar standing center stage, fucking mental patient. Also, ups and downs because you could be thinking about acting itself. Acting has its ups and downs. You act happy, you act sad, you act upset, all that stuff. It's sort of part of that acting. So you just got to get used to standing center stage as a fucking mental patient. I had to get used to that. So
with a deck of cards, mixed and mastered like CMX when the drama stopped.
So I said with it, fucking mental patient with a deck of cards, mixed and mastered like CMX when the drama stopped. Because drama class, theater, obviously, mix and mastered, you mix and master a song, but CMX is Cardmaster X. That's my main card trick channel name. It's Cardmaster X, but it's shortened to CMX. And deck of cards, obviously I've been doing magic for 13 years, so that's my real passion. That magic's like my life. Rapping and reacting is a hobby, and magic is more of just my life. So I do that more than anything. And so I'm glad my deck of cards have always been there to kind of help me through all those mental struggles. So that's basically what I'm talking about here.
Thespians all around, never knowing who would drown. Fuckers leaving, sporting frowns.
Okay. Let's listen to this part. I want to slow it down just to get it.
With a deck of cards, mixed and mastered like CMX when the drama stopped. Thespians all around, never knowing who would drown.
Thespians all around, never knowing who would drown. A thespian was, it's kind of hard to explain, but I don't know if you've ever heard of the International Thespian Society, but thespians are basically like theater actors or musical actors or people who are interested in theater and tech theater and stuff like that. It's sort of like a group where you go into competitions and stuff like that. I've never really gotten the real definition of a thespian, but but I was a thespian for like maybe 2 or 3 years. So most of us who did the plays with me were in my high school, and so that's why I said thespians all around, never knowing who would drown. So never knowing who would fall apart, never knowing who would break that one day, never knowing what type of drama would come. There was a whole bunch of high school drama in drama class, which I think is sort of like a coincidence, because it's drama class and you're supposed to act dramatic, but people actually had real dramatic events in their life, and most of us, as best friends of theater class, went through all that shit together. So it was sort of like cool to kind of throw these double entendres, coincidental life bars and lines into this song.
Fuckers leaving, sporting frowns. Next day high like a kite for clowns. Fucking lights and sounds.
So I said fuckers leaving sporting frowns because as seniors we had to leave the school and we couldn't do our passion anymore. And we had a lot of good friends. We had a lot of brothers and sisters and great friends that we left behind, and a lot of us were sad about it. Sorry. A lot of us were sad about it. And so fuckers leaving sporting frowns. Next day, high like a kite for clowns. A lot of us smoked weed, got high, sort of that rebellious teenage sort of shit right there. So it's that sort of thing that helped me get through some of it as well.
Last day, we all sang.
And then I said, high, fucking high.
All around, never knowing who would drown. Fuckers leaving, sporting frowns. Next day, high like a kite for clowns. Fucking lights and sounds.
Next day, high like a kite for clowns. I don't know why I said that, but it's sort of like a metaphor where, clowns flying kites. The kites are high in the sky, but clowns were acting crazy because we're high. So, like a kite for clowns, fucking lights and sounds. Sounds is in people singing. Sounds is drilling for the tech. The lights, of course, of the theater stage, bright as fuck. So, just lights and sounds all over the place.
Last day, we all sang. Queen's Rhapsody played all day. Tears flooded the entire stage. Enough for boats and ahoy made.
So last day, we all sang. Queen's Rhapsody played all day. Tears flooded the entire stage. So basically, every day before theater, we had a trend or a tradition where we would go into the dressing room, men in their dressing room, women in their dressing room, and we would sing. The men would all sing "Bohemian Rhapsody" by Queen. If you've ever heard it, it's fucking amazing rock song. Love you, Queen. Rest in peace, Freddie Mercury. But we would sing that every day. And the last day, it was super bad because we would all sing, but we couldn't because we were crying and everything like that. So tears flooded the entire stage. And then I said enough for boats and ahoy matey, ships, pirate ships, and enough for boats and ahoy matey. Obviously, pirates say ahoy matey. So just thought it was kind of a cool rhyme scheme there.
Rhapsody played all day. Tears flooded the entire stage. Enough for boats and ahoy matey. Closed painfully was my heart. Unfulfilled with broken parts. Couldn't think to end with.
What did I say?
Painfully was my heart.
Closed painfully was my heart. So I'm rhyming again to ahoy matey. Closed painfully was my heart because leaving theater, I feel like a lot of that's closed. I haven't been able to have much fun doing anything else at that time. So.
Heart. Unfulfilled with broken parts. Couldn't think to end without start. All I could do was play with cards.
Couldn't think to end without start. Obviously, you can't end something without starting something. So it's sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's sort of like you can't end something without starting it. And all I could do was play with cards. At that time.
Cards and start rapping.
Spitting bars. That's true. I started rapping in, the middle of high school because I loved listening to rap music. I always have. I've always been into rap music. Eminem and NF, Token, Tech Nine, Crypt, fucking J. Cole, all these different people that I would listen to. And I would always sort of secretly freestyle in my head. And I would always have the passion to want to write music, and I would write songs and write poems, and I'd write all the time in school. And so in the middle of high school, I was just like, why not fucking do it, So start rapping, spitting bars, and it was sort of like another outlet that I had, as well as playing cards. So not only did I have playing cards, but I had another outlet that was very, very helpful to get through the stresses of high school. For those of you in high school now, you know kind of what the stresses of high school are. You got to get homework done. You got to do all this shit. And you got to make sure it's all done on time so you can pass and graduate and stuff like that. So, everything that you need to do to cope with it, you can.
spitting bars, cart stacking in parking lots.
So cart stacking in parking lots. I worked at grocery stores. I worked at Albertsons. I worked at Smith's. I did all this stuff. Cart stacking in parking lots. I hated that at Smith's and at Albertsons when you have to go out into the parking lot and you have to stack up the carts and push them all into the store. And then people get upset because there's no carts there when they're the ones leaving them outside and, everything like that. So, it's just all crazy there.
Carb hacking with lots of scars.
Car packing with lots of scars. I'm basically talking about moving in from my dad's house to my mom's house, getting kicked out of my dad's house, moving in with my mom, car packing, you know,
Apartments lacking no room for art.
apartments lacking no room for art. I didn't have much room until we moved into this apartment where I'm at now. Where now I have my own room and I can do what I need to do, with my cool setup, my two monitors, my TV mounted and everything like that. Now I have room for it. But the first one, I didn't even have my own room. I slept in the living room on a mattress with my TV and my dresser, and that was basically it. That's all I had. And now I have so much more. So, obviously people grow, things happen, that type of stuff.
Now unemployed with one dream, one chance to start clean.
I said now unemployed because I was unemployed when I made this album, but I actually have a job starting next week, so I'm super excited. But yeah, let's go.
Start rapping for a new beginning.
Start rapping for a new beginning. Obviously, you can't end without start. We're going back to that thing. Start rapping for a new beginning. This album was a huge thing for me. It really was because I've explained in the last live stream what 52 means to me, and so this was kind of a big thing because these are some of my best songs I've made so far to this point, and I just plan to keep getting better. Now that I have all of the fucking things I need to make better music and stuff like that, I'll be able to increase my demand for magic, increase my passion, and also just increase the quality. And everything will just be better. So, as you can see, in quality was increased on my camera too. I was able to increase it a lot, actually. Now it's 1080p. Before it kept being weird quality. So, anyway, back to the song.
Cards are stacked for new picking.
Cards are stacked for new picking. Another metaphor because 52 cards. My album cover has cards in it and stuff like that. It's my favorite album cover that I've ever made too.
To sum it up and to add to that, subtract all that seems to crash.
So just to add to that, subtract all that seems to crash. Sort of math bars, adding, subtracting. You get the gist.
I've always had one thing that seemed to last: magic tricks and backpacks.
I've always had one thing that seemed to last: magic tricks and backpacks. Magic tricks because I've been doing them for 13 years, so it always sort of just lasted in my life. Like, it was sort of that thing where, I know it'll never go away. And backpacks, that's true too. I've had the same backpack for I don't know how long, so many years. And I've gone to school with them and I've done everything with them, and I'm surprised they're not as ruined as they could be. So it's just like, those are the things that seem to last. And I know those are weird things, but it's true.
This past starting 2 decades long, my past gone with my mask on.
My past gone with my mask on, obviously. We're going to be needing to wear masks for a while, depending on, how well the vaccine goes and how many people get it and if we can get the world back to normal and just everything like that.
Continuing to pass off my rap songs, because I'm always strong.
Always strong, I always end songs with that. What's the next one? Add. What? Hold on, something happened. Why are you slowing down? Come on. Alright, hold up is next, so that's cool. Alright, so next is Hold Up featuring my boy Grimoire. Cool guy. Awesome dude. But yeah, that was 2 Decades song number 10. I don't know what's going on here. Alright. So this is Hold Up featuring Grim. I'm sorry if you guys hear background noise. My family obviously lives in this house with me, and sometimes the walls are thin as fuck and they're being loud. But just negate that. we're here for this. So hold up featuring Grandma. Let's go.
Stand back, sit down, run far, hold up. Stand back, sit down, run far, hold up. Stay away for a long time. Bars and flow, they combine. Money making, they all dimes. Hold up while I start rhymes.
So I don't know why I chose this chorus. I just thought it was really catchy. But stand back, sit down, run far, hold up. You know, hold up is sort of like that. It's sort of like a saying where it's like hang on or stop for a second. You know, those type of sayings where it's like, you have them stop doing something. Basically, hold up is something I say. So, like 1 minute please type of thing. Um, so basically just stay away for a long time. Bars and flow, they combine because bars, you work out with bars, and flow could be like running quick. Flow is just like quickness and sort of the way something flows. So combine, bars and flow, they combine because NFL combine, and sport combines. Money making, they all dimes because dimes as in actual dimes like 10 cents, but dimes also as in like when something is a dime, it's sort of like something's on point, something's fire, that type of shit.
Stand back, sit down, run far, hold up. Stand back, sit down, run far, hold up. Stay away for a long time. Bars and flow, they combine. Money making, they all dimes. Hold up while I start rhymes. I know where I'm going, you know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. You trying to stop my flow from brewing.
So I know where I'm going. You know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. Just some flow right there. And you're trying to stop my flow from brewing because flow, coffee, brewing coffee. The coffee flows into the coffee pot thingy. So it's all just coffee. Coffee's huge in my family. Not with me. I don't like coffee that much, but my family does. So
Song improvements don't plagiarize.
Song improvements don't plagiarize. Plagiarism is where you take something from the internet and you copy it word for word and you paste it as your own. So song improvements don't plagiarize. I made song improvements and I'm basically telling the haters don't plagiarize. Don't steal my shit.
Solid movements don't play with ice.
Solid movements don't play with ice because solid ice is a solid movements like icebergs and stuff like that. Don't play with ice, obviously.
Top illusions were made for eyes of
Top illusions weren't made for eyes. Again, more magic bars. Talking about illusions, talking about magic. They weren't made for some eyes. People don't understand is basically what I'm trying to say.
You want the smoke, get vaporized.
If you want the smoke, get vaporized because vapor is smoke. Smoke is vapor. Other way around, vapor is smoke. Smoke is vapor. I've already said that, but you get the point.
I can't wait to glide. Slowed it down just to go full speed. Everybody knows what the fuck that means.
Slowed it down just to go full speed. Everyone knows what the fuck that means. Now, I don't know if everyone knows, so here, I'll explain it to you. Slowed it down just to go full speed. Because even though I slowed it down and I'm talking not as quick as I could be, full speed ahead. Full speed in your head. So mentally I'm full speed, but I slowed it down just to go full speed, if that makes sense.
Never understood what it means for me. Low impediment for speech.
Low impediment for speech. I have a speech impediment. I have a lisp, so sometimes it's difficult for me. You'll see in the next line. I did this on purpose.
Show sentiment and preach. Hold.
Show sentiment and preach. Show sentiment. It shows sediment. Sentiment. So show sentiment is what I tried to say, but show sentiment because I was talking about low impediment for speech. Show sentiment and preach. Show sentiment and preach. I put in that little mess up on purpose because of my speech impediment. So.
Hold up mentioning Z.
Hold up mentioning Z because Jabez Z. Jabez is my middle name and Z. My first name is Zachary or Zach, but my dad called me Z for the longest time. It's like a nickname. So hold up mentioning Z. Coldest flow times 3, and then I say it 3 times because times 3 times coldest flow. So you know what I mean.
Times 3, coldest flow times 3, coldest flow times 3. I'm always strong.
So this time I didn't say it at the end of the song. I said it at the end of my verse, which if I'm featuring with someone and I don't have a verse at the end, then I will say it at the end of my verse, if that makes sense.
Stand back, sit down, one far, hold up. Stand back, sit down, one far, hold up. Stay away for a long time. Bars and flow, they combine. Money making, they all dimes. Hold up while I start rhymes.
Man, someone gotta.
My boy Grim, he rocked it, bro. We did a music video which is on my YouTube channel, JBuzzy. You guys can go check it out. Link is also in the description. But yeah, he did a great job. He mixed and mastered most of it for me. He put the good video together, so a lot of it was cool, and I liked it a lot. So shout out to Grim, you my man, bro.
Money making, they all dimes. Hold up while I start rhymes.
Man, someone gotta tell them, hold up. Someone gotta take those cuts, never break no trust. Walk a hard path, cause it bring about love and it bring about change. Yeah, since made Grim my name.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So I wish I could call up Grim and ask him. Maybe I could. Let me see if he would answer me. Oh shit, my sister called me. Hold on, let me call my sister. What's up? I'm on a live stream right now. Say hi.
Hi. Live stream?
Say what's up.
What's up?
They just you called me, so
yeah, I did call you because I was at the gate and I couldn't find out the gate code.
Oh, okay.
And I was struggling.
My bad. I just saw you called me, so
I thought you'd answer your phone, but Mom actually
well, I was on a live stream, so obviously I
answered.
can't answer it, but
Okay.
you know I got
Bye.
it. Cool, thank you. Sorry, that was just my sister. I'm glad you guys said what's up. Yeah, so I was gonna be in the middle of calling Grim, see if he'd answer me. I don't know where he's at. It's a little bit late there, probably, so he probably won't answer, but I'm calling him, see? On Instagram. Well, no answer. That's okay. I can always ask him later, but I wish I could have him break down what he meant. A lot of it, if he has bars, I can break them down, but the meaning himself, he'll have to break down for me, so.
Bars and flow, they combine. Money making, they all dimes. Hold up while I start rhymes.
Man, someone gotta tell them, hold up. Someone gotta take those cuts, never break no trust. Walk a hard path, cause it bring about love and it bring about change. Yeah, since made Grim my name. Everybody leave my pain is stuck inside until my pen is on the page. I stop, you walk, let's talk, think not afraid, dismayed and played. I walk, been focused on the pain, been stuck inside a maze, so full of all the same, but that's about to change. I've been a little boss, no back down, background screaming, I'm about to go ape now. How making it a banger, gonna be found meaning in this song. Yo, what you think? World ain't about no bars, yeah. People ain't about no cause, yeah. Stepping in, about to go off. You better get to making off. Shoot.
He basically said shoe, like shoe bugs, shoe flies type of thing, so better get to making off. Shoot, get out of here, that type of thing.
Hold up, think I gotta break your sus. Take my bus in this bus. People never gonna let them show now. Well now, at least they're gonna know who's real now. That's how breaking to the heart got real, found meaning in my life now. I'm just so down, wow. Got feelings coming back, but I had enough. Don't need no crap cause it took enough. But I'm still here, never giving up. And I'll be paid when the day's up. Stand back, cause J-Bez and I laugh. When all y'all face the wrath of all the bars we have. Yeah.
Stand back, sit down, won't fall. Hold up, stand back, sit down, won't fall, hold up. Stay away for a long time, bars and flow, they combine. Money making, they all dimes. Hold up while I start rhymes.
So, yeah, that's the song, and it's awesome. I love it a lot. Great song, great song. What's this one? Is this an ad? Yes, it is. That was a great song. Shout out to Grim. He did a great job. That was Hold Up. That was song 11. So song number 12 is coming up. This one's called Wait For Me. A lot of meaning in this next one. Sort of a sadder song here as well. You guys will be able to see. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get to this. If you guys are liking it so far, let me know in the chat. Let me know if everything sounds good as well. And how things are going. But yeah, let's go. Wait For Me.
Yeah. Get busy. Look it up. Let's go. Wait for me. I'll be there soon. Stay for me, and I'll stay for you. Every chapter, every booth, every moment.
Okay, so let me go back. Wait for me, I'll be there soon. Stay for me, and I'll stay for you. I'm talking about my grandpa. You know, he's up above, he's dead. So wait for me, I'll be there soon. Stay for me, and I'll stay for you. Every chapter, every booth, every moment, every noon. Just wait for me. Yeah.
Wait for me, I'll be there soon. Stay for me, and I'll stay for you. Every chapter, every booth, every moment, every noon. Just wait for me, like make believe. Fairy tales always make a scene believable. Just not for me, cause I no longer believe in make believe.
So I like that part. That's probably one of my favorite parts. When I said, wait for me, like make believe. Make Believe is a song I did earlier on the album. That one was about a girl though. So like Make Believe, fairy tales always make a scene believable. Just not for me, because I no longer believe in make believe. Fairy tales are sort of those stories where they're fake, and people believe them to be like happily ever after. You know, you can live that in real life, but it's interesting, because fairy tales always make them seem believable, but not for me because I no longer believe in make believe.
Make believe, fairy tales always make a scene believable.
Fairy tales always make a scene believable, make believe.
Just not for me, cause I no
longer believe in make believe.
I seem to be a large majority where reality is authority.
I seem to be a large majority where reality is authority. I mean, I don't know how large it is because the internet's huge, and I feel like a lot of these kids on the internet aren't living reality. They're living the internet reality, which in a way isn't necessarily real reality, but to them it is. A lot of people on the internet are fake, but you know, I have to live reality of paying bills and getting jobs and stuff like that because I can't just in one day. I mean, I could, but it's not going to happen where overnight I'm just going to get like 800 million views and I'm going to be, you know, rich and be the best YouTuber on the planet and shit like that. It's not going to happen.
And the only one who can create the chaos is the man in the shadow behind my thoughts.
And the only one who can create the chaos is the man in the shadow behind my thoughts. I'm basically just saying metaphor for the person in my head is the only one who can create the chaos.
Just don't know why there are thoughts in my mind that are telling me to wait to reciprocate what's kind. Well, bitch, I got a recipe for you to advocate. If it ain't too late, take those awful words and...
So at that point, I started talking about the thoughts in my head, telling me to wait to reciprocate what's kind. So basically, you know, reciprocate is like give back. You know, give back to what's kind. And, you know, telling me to wait to reciprocate what's kind. And then I said, well, bitch, I got a recipe for you to advocate. If it ain't too late, take those awful words and wait for me. So I'm son. Yeah.
Wait for me, I'll be there soon. Stay for me, and I'll stay for you. Every chapter, every booth, every moment, every noon. Just wait for me, I'll be there soon. Stay for me, and I'll stay for you. Every chapter, every booth, every moment, every noon. Just wait for me before I destroy this fucker with kindness. Don't mind it when I say fuck you, you mindless fool. Talking to myself does not make me crazy. Don't argue with me, I know when I'm crazy.
So I'm talking about my, you know, the voice in my head again. Talking to myself does not make me crazy. You know, I know when I'm crazy type of thing. So it's kind of a cool little metaphor about the voice in my head just talking to me over and over again, telling me different things.
this fucker with kindness. Don't mind it when I say fuck you, you mindless.
Don't mind it when I say fuck you, you mindless fool, because it voice in my mind.
This fool talking to myself does not make me crazy. Don't argue with me, I know when I'm crazy. Jesus fuck, you never just shut up. You tell me to leave, well hurry the fuck up. You slow ass punk. Pack your things and like leaves on a tree, float away in a breeze, please.
So I like that. So normally the saying is make like a tree and leave, because there's leaves on a tree.
Shut up, you tell me to leave, well
you tell me to leave or hurry the fuck up. You slow ass punk, pack your things, and like leaves on a tree float away in a breeze, please. Because not only do leaves fall from the tree, but they flow away in the breeze when it's windy outside. You know, leaves fly. So like leaves on a tree float away in the breeze, please.
hurry the fuck up, you slow ass punk. Pack your things and like leaves on a tree, float away in a breeze, please. Like a manual car, my gears shift every bar.
Like a manual car, my gears shift every bar, because manual car has a gear shift.
All the mirrors get washed, the residue's not off.
The mirrors get washed, the residue's not off. Again, I'm talking about cars and stuff like that.
My vision is blurred.
My vision is blurred because when you're looking out those windows, and if they're, you know, mirrors get washed, the residue's not off, that means there's something still on there. So
Now I'm over concerned. Voice, you're not helping, you're making it worse. Fuck, I'm out of control, insanity on patrol. I'm riding this wave, but it's silver and gold. Illusions, now that's not fair. I'm not a freak that you can put in some chair. I'm human just like every other person out there. And I just don't know why there are some of us in despair.
hold up. This stream is... Sorry if you guys are experiencing lag. Should be getting better. Let me know. Alright, let me go back a little bit.
Out there, and I just don't know why there are some of us in despair, just waiting for the day to be released. Person out there, and I just, but it's silver and gold. Illusions, now that's not fair. I'm not a freak that you can put in some chair. I'm
not a freak that you can put in some chair like a mental patient, obviously.
human just like every other person out there.
I'm human just like every other person out there. Everyone's human. So,
and I just,
why does it still say error? It says it's good.
don't know why there are some of us in despair, just waiting for the day to be released, set free, trapped like fat mice when
there we go.
Proceeding towards cheese.
Waiting to be released, set free, trapped like fat mice when proceeding towards cheese. You know, pretty self-explanatory.
Making my way through my thoughts. No one ever answers the door when I knock. Just stop, drop, roll, and wait for me.
I'm always strong. So, that was Wait For Me. One of my slower songs on the album. And pretty nice, in my opinion. Pretty awesome song. I loved it. I loved that song. That was Wait For Me. Next song on the album. What is it? It's Remember Me featuring Dead Dreamer. My boy Dead Dreamer rocked it, bro. Did amazing. So let's go. Come on, Buffer. Damn, frames look good. Stream's lagging though. This is weird. Push play. Alright, ready.
It's J-Biz Z. Remember me? Please say yes so I don't make a scene. I work real hard to create this legacy. Fuck.
So I don't have a real like chorus for this song, which I kind of enjoy, starting just right off the bat. No instrumentals, no fucking chorus or nothing. Just going straight into the bars. So I said, it's J Busy, remember me. Please say yes so I don't make a scene. I worked real hard to create this legacy. So I'm basically asking people, past people who are my fans or anyone who's forgotten about me maybe. So I said, it's J Busy, remember me. Please say yes so I don't make a scene. I worked real hard to create this legacy.
It's J Busy. Remember me? Please say yes so I don't make a scene. I work real hard to create this legacy. Fuck. In a circle like the radius. T, y'all, that's just the way team is.
So,
no I, but only me. Now the weight creeps in. But most of y'all are already sleeping.
I said inner circle like the radius because when you have an inner circle, that's sort of like your team, the people who stuck with you. So inner circle like the radius because the radius is part of the inner circle. It's like the half line. If you're looking at a circle, the diameter is like the straight line that goes all the way across the circle. It's sort of a math term, but the radius is the halfway point. So inner circle like the radius. To y'all, that's just the way team is because team is an inner circle. No I because there's no I in team, but only me. Because if you take the letters and take out T and A and then switch the M, it spells me. Now the weight creeps in. So, that weight that's on your shoulders, it just creeps in there and takes over.
Catching the Z's, matching the dreams to reality.
Catching the Z's because there's many different meanings for that. Catching the Z's, matching the dreams to reality. I'll get to those other sleeping bars, but catching the Z's because when you sleep in the sound effect of Z is the onomatopoeia that sleeping has. But also Z catching the Z's because Z, J-Biz Z, Zachary catching the Z's. And then I also said catching disease, like COVID-19 disease, disease, the Z. Yeah.
Excitingly challenging.
Hold up.
Catching the Z's, matching the dreams to reality.
Matching the dreams to reality because when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. And then when you wake up, you sort of think, hey, that dream, I saw that in a dream. It could be like that deja vu type of thing where you're matching the dreams to reality.
Excitingly challenging, invitingly actually, but...
Excitingly challenging. I like that. I like the whole scheme I went with here where it was excitingly challenging. I was excited for that challenge. Invitingly actually, because they invited me into that challenge.
No, where the fuck is dreams to reality? Excitingly challenging, invitingly actually, but no, where the fuck is Zachary? Can't say that's a surprising fallacy.
Where the fuck is Zachary? Can't say that's a surprising fallacy. Again, I'm talking about being forgotten. Where the fuck is Zachary? Can't say that's a surprising fallacy. I'm not sure the actual definition of fallacy, but from my terms, it's sort of like, a mistake, or can't say that's a surprising fallacy where someone messed up. I'm not surprised that you messed up. I'm not surprised that you missed me. That type of thing.
I wish I didn't have to admit this casually, letting y'all hear my
I wish I didn't have to admit this casually.
Result in the casualty.
Letting y'all hear my result in the casualty.
I'll make a report to the faculty. Federer about to clean up.
Federer about to clean up happily. So Federer is what Dead Dreamer says. I think his name or something used to be Federer. I'm not exactly sure what Federer means. I'll have to ask him. But Federer about to clean up happily because he's part of the faculty, especially for this song and this in my rap group in general. He's part of the faculty here. So I'll make a report to the faculty. Federer about to clean up happily.
I'll feature Dead Dreamer just to make things right. And if y'all stay dreamy, you'll see Dead in the night. I'll feature Dead Dreamer just to make things right. And if y'all stay dreamy, you'll see Dead in the night. Dead Dreamer, dreaming dead in the night. Remember the sight, waking up to listen to me spit on the mic, better than hearing Mike all night.
Listen to hearing me spit on the mic better than hearing Mike all night because his name is Michael, but I separated it into Mike all night.
So you better remember me, cause I'm here to stay like an ugly nightmare that you see in the day.
I'm here to stay like an ugly nightmare you see in the day, cause I'm not dead. So you probably won't see me in a dream unless you do. But you guys just gotta let me know if you do.
So hard that the package decayed.
I rapped so hard that the package decayed because you wrap packages out. So I rapped so hard that the package decayed.
Outgrew bars in the songs that I sang.
Outgrew bars in the songs that I sang. You know what I'm talking about? Rapping, but also rapping a package, but rapping like spitting my lyrics.
Outposting the pics, y'all stench like an unflushed shit.
Outposting the pics, y'all stench like an unflushed shit. Cause outpost, you take a shit in an outpost, so y'all stench like an unflushed shit. Cause I don't know if you flush outpost. You know, you kind of just shit and it lays there in that little hole that they have.
Smelling up the place with your uncut dicks.
Smelling up the place with your uncut dicks. For those who aren't circumcised, I can't say fuck you because I don't know you guys, but if you've ever seen one, they look disgusting. I'm circumcised, so not that you guys needed to know, but smelling up the place with your uncut dicks. I know that you can get like stuff in between if you don't clean it and it smells bad, so you know, I've just heard stuff, so I kind of just threw it in there. It's just some comedy.
And the sun snuck in, brought heat to this unsunk ship.
So I said, and the sun snuck in, brought heat to this unsunk ship. You know, just some more filler words, I guess, filler bars.
Ahoy, matey, deploy crazy for sure. About to employ amazing.
Ahoy, matey. So I said that again in another song. Ahoy, matey, deploy crazy, because you deploy stuff. For sure. I said shore as in like shore, like land. For sure, but for sure. For sure, about to employ amazing. Because employ like employee.
Stay clear to enjoy this safely.
Stay clear to enjoy this safely.
6 feet about to flow insane.
6 feet about to flow insanely. 6 feet. Social distancing. Stay clear. That type of thing.
Mainly remember me gratefully because I brought this music to your ears. Showed y'all my life through all the years.
Showed y'all my life through all the years because I talked about 2 decades. You know.
Argued shit I didn't know so clear. Heard some shit I wasn't meant to hear. So now I'm here. Mental downward slope. If y'all don't remember me now, you won't.
If y'all don't remember me now, you won't. True.
Just go. Sometimes it's hard to understand people. Like this one time, I heard this dude say that he didn't believe I was a rapper. So I gave him my Spotify and said, remember me. Please, remember me.
John, if you're out there, let me know. If you're watching this, but it's true. I just, you know, I was talking to the guy randomly and he didn't believe I was because I don't know, I'm a white guy. I have no idea, but I did. So, yeah, shout out to y'all.
Oh, and by the way, I'm always strong.
Yeah. I feel like no one gives a fuck about my leg.
Dead Dreamer did amazing on this. Fantastic verse. I loved it. I said always stronger again because it was the end of my verse and he's going to finish out the song. So we're just going to go ahead and listen to the verse. I can't really break it down unless I hear bars because I have no idea what his meaning was behind it. I just had him kind of follow the topic. So let's go. I'm excited.
See, but I hope someone does give a fuck about me eventually. No, I don't do this shit for you. I do it for myself. And trust me, when you come around, it's like my life is a living hell. Remember this, remember that. We all make mistakes, I'll cut you some slack. And I'm sorry if it's confidence I lack. Just waiting for somebody to bring it back. You were my friend, but you turned to an enemy. This pain will be the enemy. Feel like I lost my memory. Shit ain't about me, like a documentary. Remember me, remember me. Will you remember me? Yeah, remember me, remember me. I don't think anyone else remembers me. Yeah, you don't know where I'm from, you don't know my roots. With my brothers, we already got a group. I give you my love and I'll take it away. All you did was hate every single fucking day. Just know I'm not dead till I'm forgotten. And bitch, the love and loyalty, well, you don't got them. Do you remember the first day we met? Is it me you will forget? Gotta hit the dope, and I need a way to cope. Yeah, I need a way to cope. I'm so done with the shit, cause sometimes people don't wanna be with me. But at the same time, I wanna be alone, just let me be better. Patience, just know that I'm quietly waiting for you to come back home.
Awesome verse, man. He did so good. He did really amazing. And I love the verse. He was on point with this flow. So I'm glad he was able to hop on here and give me something amazing. What's the next song? Next is Only Me.
Is music your life?
Oh Jesus. It was an ad. Here I can skip it right now. Dope. So we are only a couple songs away, I think, from the end. Come on. Yeah. So we have 3 songs left. We have Only Me, then 52, The Cypher, and then Remember My Name. So Only Me is sort of one of those songs. Oh shit, it's playing. But it's muted, so you guys can't hear it. At least I don't think
Only me.
Oh fuck. But yeah, Only Me. This is a song I put out as a single. So let's go.
Yeah, it's only me. It's J-Bez-Z, here to bring the pain to pen and page with sufficient rhymes that I create. It's only me. It's J-Bez-Z.
So it's only me, it's J-Bez-Z, here to bring the pain. Jesus. Here to bring the pain to pen and page. Because J-Bez means pain. So here to bring the pain to pen and page with sufficient rhymes that I create.
Biggest loser with the biggest dreams, here to flow across the 7 seas.
So I said it's only me, it's J-Bez-Z, biggest loser with the biggest dreams, here to flow across the 7 seas. So I'm talking about 7 seas is like the internet sort of thing. Internet's like a huge ocean. You know, you're kind of just finding your way across it in any way you can.
I won't ever know the things you know, won't ever go the places you go.
I like that. I won't ever know the things you know, won't ever go the places you go.
Won't ever flow the way that you flow.
Won't ever flow the way that you flow. Basically, I'm not comparing myself to you because it's only me.
2 lens, 2 eyes, it's 4 ways to show.
2 lens, 2 eyes, it's 4 ways to show. I have normal glasses around here. Yeah, they're over there, but I like wearing my reactivators when I'm doing my reaction channel. But normally I have to wear glasses. So 4 eyes is like a demeaning term for people who wear glasses. You know, you get bullied about that in high school and junior high and elementary school. Oh, you got 4 eyes. You know, that type of thing. But 2 lens, 2 eyes, it's 4 ways to show because I can watch things in 4 ways. Think about it. I can see things in HD now.
Cards fall cause I drop them.
Cards fall cause I drop them. Cause you drop cards every once in a while.
Oh, the way that you flow. 2 lens, 2 eyes, it's 4 ways to show. Cards fall cause I drop them. Bars hard cause I drop them.
Balls hard cause I drop them. If you think about it, it's sort of like a weird boy term. Balls hard because I drop them. You know, you drop balls when you're young. They're supposed to drop somehow. But balls hard also because they get hard. You know, normal everyday boy stuff.
Scars off cause I lost them. Only
Scars off cause I lost them.
one on this beat can blossom. Take a photo and synthesize. Show
Only one on this beat can blossom. Take a photo and synthesize. Photosynthesis.
me how at the exact same time. I'm not doing this shit just to make a dime. I'm doing this shit to find peace in my.
I'm not doing this shit to make a dime. I'm doing this shit to find peace of mind because, like I said before, rap is sort of like a nice little coping mechanism, some outlet to get out of my head. So I'm not doing this shit to make a dime. I'm doing this shit to find peace of mind. Peace of mind because P-E-A-C-E of mind. Peace, basically saying finding a way to calm my mind. And then the next line I say, but this peace of mind, because peace, like P-I-E-C-E, talking about like a tiny piece of something, this peace of mind.
But this peace of mind is far for you.
Because this peace of mind is far for you. So this peace of mind is far for you because basically saying that you guys can't reach my shit because I'm too far ahead. But also far for you, I've reacted to him a lot on this channel. He's a good friend of mine, so I shouted him out here.
Shroom trip like the plumbers do.
Shroom trip like the plumbers do. He had a song called Shroom Trip like the plumbers do because I'm talking about Mario and Luigi because they eat mushrooms. So Shroom Trip like the plumbers do because they're plumbers, they're Italian plumbers. It's what they're supposed to be, but I never understand playing the video games.
Pipe clean, da-da-da-da-da.
Pipe clean because they're plumbers, so they clean pipes. Pipe clean, da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da is the sound that they make when they go into the pipes. da 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 da, but a dud of like weed, I guess. Da 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 da, and then that's what it's like with the smoke I use, cause weed.
That's what it's like with the smoke I use.
But also a pipe. You can smoke weed through a pipe.
I don't give a shit what the fuck you say. I produce this mix, they rhyme all day. Leave with a smile on my white ass face. Come back tomorrow with another page.
Leave with a smile on my white ass face. You get it, I'm white, so.
Don't go to no show with slow to flow. When it comes to low blows, I hope you choke, bro.
When it comes to low blows, I hope you choke, bro. Low blows, like, dude, that was a low blow. You know, when you're dissing someone and you talk about their family or whatnot, that's a low blow. But low blows also because you're low down and you're blowing someone. I hope you choke, bro. You get it.
Or if you know, though, don't overload.
Don't overload this overgrown hoe is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's kind of what I had to tell myself throughout my years, because thickies and don't overload them. Wear condoms. Yeah.
This overgrown hoe. It's only me, Zachary, crushing your shit like hackers be.
It's only me, and then I say my name, Zachary, crashing your shit like hackers be.
Dropping knowledge like apple trees.
Dropping knowledge like apple trees, because, you know, Einstein had an apple drop on his head, and then he got this knowledge about gravity. So dropping knowledge like apple trees.
Shine so bright like tracker beams.
Shine so bright like tracker beams. And then next I say lose track of me. Kind of just a cool rhyme scheme. Tracker beams is a light.
Lose track of me, yo, wish you didn't. I'd talk about courts, but the trial's finished.
I'd talk about courts, but this trial's finished. Court trials.
You can't relight what I've diminished. You don't need to hear it from my beginning. Imagine the world like center stage. You're 3 different people doing 3 different plays. Your tricks flop, your hit drops, your lips stop, and you rip the page.
So I like that. I'm gonna go back.
You don't need to hear it from my beginning.
You'll need to hear it from my beginning.
Imagine the world like center stage.
Imagine the world like center stage. I talked about center stage earlier, where it's the center of the stage, and that was sort of my beginning. That was sort of my past in high school. You know, I did theater a lot through my years of school. So imagine the world like center stage, and then I say you're 3 different people doing 3 different plays. I done that at some points, where I was 3 different people in one play. I was 3 different people in another play. You know, that type of stuff. And you're kind of just worried about one play. You know, more than one play at a time. It's sort of just how it goes.
You're 3 different people doing 3 different plays. Your tricks flop, your hit drops, your lips stop, and you rip the page.
So I basically listed off something interesting. So I said you're 3 different people doing 3 different plays. So I'm 3 different people. I'm Zachary, I'm Cardmaster X, and I'm JBZ. You're 3 different people doing 3 different plays. Your trick flops because magic. Your hit drops because JBZ. Your lip stop because Zachary, and you rip the page.
Cause it's only me.
It's only me. Yeah.
It's JBZ. Here to bring the pain to pen and page with sufficient rhymes that I create. It's only me. It's JBZ. Biggest loser with the biggest dreams. Here to flow across the 7 seas. I'm always strong but with bubble fat.
I'm always strong but with bubble fat because I'm a little fat. And when you're strong, you know you're strong but with bubble fat.
Troubled pops like bubble wrap.
Troubled pops like bubble wrap because Pops, my dad, you know, I had a little bit of trouble with him, but bubble wrap, because when you pop bubble wrap and sometimes you push it and it doesn't pop and you're just like, what the fuck?
26 like cut in half.
26 like cut in half because 52 divided by 26 is 26. 52 cut in half is 26 is what I should say. I said that totally wrong.
13 double quarter past the half.
13 double quarter past the half because 13 is a quarter of 52. 13 is exactly, you know, you do 52 divided by 4, it's 13. 13 double quarter past the half.
Just to add to that, shuffle up, playlist full, huddle up.
Just add to that, shuffle up, because you shuffle up cards, but you also can shuffle up your music on Spotify. Playlist full, huddle up, playlist, as in football, you know, you have a playlist. You huddle up, but playlist also is in music.
Let's shoot our shot, hustle up.
Let's shoot our shot, hustle up.
Ball start, shit, unbuckle, fuck.
Ball start, shit, unbuckle, fuck. You know, just normal, like, false start is sort of a penalty in the NFL. Sort of a penalty. It is a penalty in the NFL. And also false start, as in a car. That's why I said shit, unbuckle, fuck, because, you know, cars have false starts and then you have to unbuckle and go check it out. So.
Never once was I clever, just forever stuck with underdeveloped look. I may look different with a lack of interest. I may act gifted, my mind's mad and sick, but I'm not that twisted, just colorblind.
I'm not that twisted, just colorblind. Because I'm acting like everything's wrong with me, but I'm not that twisted. You know, I'm not that insane. I'm just colorblind, and I am. It's true.
It's hard for me to see eye to eye.
Hard for me to see eye to eye because I wear glasses and I'm blind.
0 to 1, then 2 through 5. Ascend to higher planes like Spirit Airlines.
Ascend to higher planes like Spirit Airlines, because when you're a spirit, you go up to heaven. Ascend to higher planes. Ascend to higher planes like Spirit Airlines. Planes as in fields, but also planes as in airlines, you know, airplanes. Ascend to higher planes like Spirit Airlines, because Spirit is an actual airline. It's the yellow planes. So, you know, I thought it was a cool kind of double there.
Y'all only know little parts of Jabez.
You only know little parts of Jabez. That's true. I haven't told you much.
My triple great grandpa Jabez.
Like my triple. Is that what I said?
Spirit Airlines, y'all only know little parts of Jabez.
Descended from my triple great grandpa Jabez. Because my third great grandfather, his first name was Jabez. So.
Descended from my triple great grandpa Jabez. Generation to generation.
Generation to generation. It went from him to someone else, and then my dad got the middle name, and then I got the middle name.
It's my turn to make sure that the legend strengthens.
It's my turn to make sure that the legend strengthens of a Jabez.
I never noticed before today how much it means for things to end. It just gives us something to look forward to and gives opportunities for wounds to mend. Annika, if you can learn anything from the messages that I send, learn that this is me and I won't ever change for any means, man.
I had this trouble with this girl named Annika. I don't really talk to her much anymore, but yeah.
Cause it's only me, I live my life by my guidelines. It's my time to shine, it's not in my mind who's right or die. Cause at the end of the day, it's only me on the sidelines. I'm always strong.
So of course I say always strong, and then I say it's only me on the sidelines, talking about it's only me in my life, you know? Alright, next song's pretty long. I know what the next song is. It's 52 The Cypher. Now this is featuring... Now the Cypher is featuring everybody who featured on the album, plus 2 extra, because there's 2 people who couldn't feature on the album, so I needed to throw 2 extra people on there. So Elijah Allen and White Boy Rick are the 2 extras that aren't on a normal single on the album. And then everyone else has been on the album before. So it's 9 minutes long. I'm not going to be able to go through and talk about the meaning of everyone's verse, but I can definitely do mine. We can listen to most of it. If I find a bar, I'll break it down, but I don't want to spend that much time because it's 9 minutes. It's going to take me forever. So we're almost done. Just this and one more acapella, and then we'll be completely done with my album. And then, yeah. Oh shit, it's muted. What the fuck? I have my camera like right in the middle between my 2 screens, so I kind of got to look behind the stand to look for the play button and like to go back and stuff like that. I think it's funny. I know I can just push these, but I'm so used to using the mouse. It's funny. It's funny. I'm gonna start with the verse start. So I'm just gonna skip forward anytime there's audio. I'm just gonna skip forward to the verse. Def Not Bio's first. Shout out Def Not Bio. He was on Fuck Off on the album. Cool guy. I have so much more coming with him. So shout out Def.
Feature some bullshit, you throwing up gang, you get dropped for that shit like a tummy ache.
Throwing up gang, you get jumped for that shit like a tummy ache, cause tummy ache you throw up.
You ran your mouth like you saying you insane, put the beef in the shots like a...
You run your mouth like Usain, cause Usain Bolt runs fast. You run your mouth like Usain, you insane.
Talk all that's what he ate. You went to work, but you ain't seen your homie. I snuck in his crib and I shot him, bitch. You were the reason your buddy late. Had to shift gears and then act like my blinkers ain't working so I could get out of that bloody lane. It ain't...
Had to shift gears and then act like my blinkers ain't working so I could get out of that bloody lane. He's talking about cars.
Ain't no truth that there's where I'm from. You get dropped like you heavy. This life is a bloody game. They act like you're homeless cause you got the money. You won't see that man again. Don't be surprised when you find out your buddy fake. When they're ready to kill you, they'll set up a day. You'll be closing your eyes like you meditate.
You'll be closing your eyes like you meditate.
Hey. Better be ready to climb on the ladder. You trying to get clean out the gutter. I'm ready to stack. I don't care who is with it. Don't matter your color. Don't gotta be blood. I'ma show love. I'll call you my brother. When we on the road like a trucker, we bringing that heat like it's summer. We'll serve him the brother. Send him to the clouds like an usher. You don't get the picture I painted in red. You scared of the facts, so you lie in your head. I do not blame you. You open your mouth and they say that they'll leave your ass dead. Don't know why their prayers. They're scared cause I'm dead. Spoke under their breath and I shut them up, put them down. Yeah, right there they got left. I stay with the gun. You run up on me, then I'm blowing mine like a genius. I'm fly with that heat like a phoenix. If you wanna kill me, bitch, you better plan it like Venus. I'm broke, bitch, I do you like Remus. I wave, you get wet, but hell no, you ain't seasick. Pussy, I'll kill you, I hope that you plan it.
Sorry, I was texting someone back, so let's go back.
In your head, I do not blame you. You open your mouth and they say that they'll leave your ass dead. Don't know why their prayers. They're scared cause I'm dead. Spoke under their breath and I shut them up, put them down. Yeah, right there they got left. I stay with the gun. You run up on me, then I'm blowing mine like a genius. I'm fly with that heat like a phoenix.
Then I'm blowing mine like a genius. I fly with the heat like a Venus.
If you wanna kill me, bitch, you better plan it like Venus.
You better plan it like Venus, because Venus is a planet.
I'm broke, bitch, I do you like Remus. I wave, you get wet, but hell no, you ain't seasick. Pussy, I'll kill you, I hope that you know that I mean it. He coming to me, ain't that convenient, you better believe it. I swear that I've seen this, it's like it repeated.
This is a camp.
So White Boy Rick is on here. Thanks, Rick, for hopping on when I needed someone. I appreciate it. So White Boy Rick is next. Let's go.
Under pressure.
Oh, I forgot to say, Def Not Bio did a great job. Always love his verses. He always spits bars. So, love you, bro.
Under pressure, it stresses, it can't measure, it messes with me with your precious thoughts that addresses the messes in my damn mind that can make me feel confined. No, it's fucking stuck behind what I envisioned in my mind. Damn. Why does it feel like I'm second rate? Even though the shit I create is called next level, I still debate if I can reach the goal that's innate to be like the goats I idolize, or if I'll just meet my demise, grinding to be immortalized, a legend to be analyzed. I wanna be like all that, but in my heart I feel a flat. But fuck that shit, cause in fact I'm my own worst critic to be exact. That's why y'all been waiting so long for my next album. It's been year long, so when it hits, it'll be strong. No more waiting, it's been too long. A track untitled will be ageless, cause this shit is my magnum opus. Like me, it's damn ambitious to raise this bar so fearless, cause it feels like no one else's. Your bullshit leaves you in ashes. You're the red cause of your excuses. I'll be goated unlike your leeches. Fuck the trends and brands, don't need them, cause I know who the fuck I am. I got plans of attack ready when my album starts to unpack. Facts about me on every track. No cap, this is my flashback.
So White Boy Rick did a good job. Loved his verse, loved the flow. He didn't have many bars, but that's okay, because I wasn't expecting bars. I basically just said rap about anything. But yeah, you know, so.
Flowers black.
Next is Grim. Grim R. He was on another track on the album that we just kind of listened to earlier in the live stream. Grim R always has amazing verses and love the dude, so here we go.
Yeah, I got that grim flow, cause all my flowers black and I don't know what's up inside my head, cause when I talk and I go beast mode. And if I go back, I met with more crap, a silhouette of devils laughing at the fatty no cap. I used to eat from the dollar menu, man. All the people at my school didn't know they took their hands and they put them in my face. What a level of disgrace, I had to make them know my place. So I hit them in the face into the blood splatter. Into the floor go the brain matter, Mad Hatter. Bipolar, not a glad rapper, might have to infringe the limits of your life. Take a pen and stick it right into the nasal, looking fine with your soul gone. Wait, it's been that way all along. You got me feeling like Doolittle, something wrong. Cause when you talking to a snake and they be acting like they ain't, cause you the one that's...
Whoa, I think I just caught that. You got me acting like Doolittle, something wrong, because when you're talking to a snake, you be acting like they ain't, because Doolittle, Dr. Doolittle talks to pets. I just got that, Grim. Good shit.
See the prey, you know you're grim, and I'ma say, bitch, I got the dark Sith bowing to my flow, cause when I force it, you in death grip.
Because when you in death grip, got the, Sith, dark Sith, death grip, Star Wars.
I rap in dead space, you rap in space ace. And when the flows meet, I stomp it like your necromorph. You got me pressing R2 in this bitch with Kung Fu. Take you down with jutsu, see him crying boo-hoo. Yeah, so I'ma up and go. I put my bars down and laid it like a fucking hoe.
I put my bars down and laid it like a fucking hoe. You put down dogs. I laid it like a fucking hoe, unless she's talking about hoes laying on a bed or whatnot. But anyway, Grimm did a great verse. Loved it. Threw some kind of bars in there. Talked about his life. I always love his verses. He always does a good job. So who's next? I think CJ Veneno's next. Shout out CJ.
I've been on too damn long, couldn't even make the move cause I waited so long. Couldn't think about this COVID-19 cause it shut it on. Been quarantined for a long time, gotta speak my shit is on. But I just coexist, making words but not a diss. But anybody coming at me wrong, I straight send them hits. But I don't give a damn, I'm topping chops everywhere. From Japan, from Germany to the south, that's where I am. But just appear that, imagine that, you mad as hell cause I speak facts. I don't really give a fuck right now cause I spend cash and I get it like that, never gonna stop now, I'ma keep going. Matter of fact, I'm done cause the truth is spoken.
He had a little bit of a smaller verse, but I still enjoyed it. It was really good. So I think Elijah Allen's next. Elijah, thanks for hopping on when I needed you. And Elijah's cool. So shout out to Elijah.
Your girl says she loves me, her top 5 is on me. Got a landing strip with my name on it, I'ma crash land in her kidneys. I'm not a pilot, kidneys, this kid needs help. I spent $100.
I like that. I like that.
Loves me, her top 5 is on me. Got a landing strip with my name on it, I'ma crash land in her kidneys. I'm not a pilot, kidneys, this kid needs help.
I'm a crash landing in her kidneys. I'm not a pilot, because crash landing, you know, like an airplane, a pilot. I'm not a pilot, kidneys. This kid needs help. You know, he rhymed kidneys like 3 times. Fucking awesome.
I spent $100 on a plan B and a knee pad for below the belt action.
I spent $100 on a plan B. I guess that's a woman thing when you're trying to get pregnant, plan B. Or when you think you're pregnant, but you're not. And then bought a knee pad for below the belt action. You know, below the belt. He's talking about his dick action, but knee pads for it because he wants to stay safe.
Got a condom though, I blow that up like a...
I got a condom though.
I'm a hose, I can't wait for the day that I get canceled for these kind of jokes. It's honorable, it's funny though.
Can't wait till I get canceled for these kind of jokes. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. You're not canceling nobody. No one's canceling nobody, man. Elijah, you're good. I won't let it happen.
Okay, so I walk into a Jewish barbershop and say, hey, give me the new cut. I'm looking at Luca, got a curly cut, but was already hood cut. I got a type, she gotta be milk material, good on video, dumb venereal. Got a girl trapped overseas, I'm looking to move with a cup. Let me mind my cues and you can go and put this P inside your V, that's POV, that's why.
Put that P inside your V, penis inside vagina, that's POV, point of view, yeah.
Let me mind my cues and you can go and put this P inside your V, that's POV, that's why they call me Krispy Kremes. You're writing and writing, she don't even have.
That's why they call me Krispy Kreme, because jizz.
Inside your V, that's POV, that's why they call me Krispy Kremes. You're riding and riding, she don't even hide it. We not in the rodeo trying, I'm colder than.
She riding and riding rodeo, you ride horses in a rodeo. Riding like sex, you know.
Canada with a bandana, but booty so big that I bought bigger camera. Keeping the stamina, look at me. Stammering the end, American, Brazilian origin. Equator tight and I'm feeling so foreign. When I'm in the mouth, my children deported.
My peers are aghast.
Oh, whoa. We're right into Magician G. Elijah Allen. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I gotta do more shit with Elijah, because his verses are always powerful. Viper Cypher verse that he did was also awesome, and bunch of bars in that. Bunch of bars. Magician G also comes with a bunch of bars, so I'm excited. Shout out Derek. Magician G is next. My good friend Derek. I kind of got him started, and so thanks for hopping on as well, Magician G, when I needed you. He was on STFU as well. So, dude, Elijah rocked it. Now let's go.
In the origin, equator tight and I'm feeling so foreign. When I'm in the mouth, my children deported.
My peers are aghast. Pick 6, like first career pass Dre Diggs.
Dre Diggs, I think it's either a wide receiver or a cornerback for a certain team. Pick Six is a football reference and a football player.
On Darn's Dumbass Netflix, and chill them out, lap Strange Things.
Strange Things, Netflix. Stranger Things, the show on Netflix, obviously.
Circling my map named King. Need a queen at last spring fling. Come lay in my mattress ring. And now you still on Snap.
King and Queen mattress. Now you still on Snap. Snap is like a drink, I think. But Snap, chat, obviously.
Chat with all these fucks.
Chat, Snap, chat with all these fucks. Snapchat.
Boys won't give you a goddamn thing. Facts your shit out of luck. Should've just took my hand and flee, but you decided to play your cards. Misguided decision collided your thoughts. Confided with you. Why did I start? Side with a 9 when I flush with hearts. Could've gave you royalty.
He talked about flushes and cards and all this different stuff in there. That was cool.
These things know nothing on loyalty. They crumble you like foil, see? Play with your feelings at the door, they leave. Don't say I didn't warn you. No, I won't mourn for you. Offered you to be in my book, now I'm an author with a new look.
Offered you to be in my book, now I'm an author with a new look, because book, author. Magician G always does great. Shout out Derek. Love you, man. Next is Dead Dreamer. Dead Dreamer was on Remember Me. Dead Dreamer always has great verses. So I'm excited. He was awesome. He was awesome. He hopped on an extra song right at the end, right as I was about to put it out, and gave me the Issues chorus. So loved it. And hour 20 we're in. We got two more verses, Dead Dreamer and me, and then one more acapella. So let's go. We're on the final stretch, guys.
When I walk in the room, I be gunning. All these bitches be running. My clip at least holds a 50. Fuck it, 52.
My clip at least holds a 50. Fuck it, 52, because 52 is the name of the album.
The smoke has got this litty, but
the smoke has got us litty.
Yo, flow shitty too. Yeah, they can't hear me.
Flow shitty too. Is that talking about like shit? Diarrhea? I don't know.
My sounds, you only hit the rim. We got bars.
You only hit the rim. Is that talking about another toilet thing?
Yeah, they can't hear my sounds. You only hit the rim. We got bars for rounds. Don't believe me, just ask Grim, bitch. I bark a lot. Which bitch you got? You shooting shots? You better not. You telling me lies like Ehab, like Dex.
Tell me lies like Ehab. Ehab, whatever, however you say it. He had a song called Lies. So I had that shit. Shout out to you.
You need some rehab. Crash your mind like what Jay said. Yeah. For being on this track, I gotta thank Jabez. Yeah, hey.
You said you gotta thank Jabez? Well, you're welcome, man. I appreciate you.
I'm running this track like cardio. I'm bumping that shit like my audio.
I'm running this track like cardio.
They took a shit, they start to ramble. Feel like a producer, my cop a sample. Counting the racks, no racket like tennis. Taking the clock, you counting the minutes. I ball at the mall the way that I shoot. Shot in the drive-by, sky by coupe. We're playing that shit like it's a loop. Dribble, and I took that hoop. You think?
Dribble. We talked about basketball. Talked about a basketball player, dunking and everything like that.
You can defeat, that's a wish like 11-11. Yeah, I'm your daddy, bitch, your curfew finna be 7. Carry the weight like I came out the gym. Almost the end, almost a fin. Got this shit in your files. Shout out, Dev, not bio. Bitch, I know it's the confidence you lack. Yeah, now I'm dumb, I passed the fucking mic to Zach. Hey.
Shout out, Dead Dreamer. Awesome flow. Awesome bars. Loved it. Thanks for the feature, man. I appreciate. And yeah, my turn.
Do you ever just sit back and wonder how you forever got a goal? Thinking about how that shit starts small but turns whole like embryo when...
So, do you ever just sit back and wonder how you forever got a goal? I sit back and wonder that. You always forever have something you're working towards. Always. Think about how that shit starts small but turns whole. Because goals always start sort of small. You have a small goal and then it turns into something huge. So...
a goal thing
like embryo and sac, bitch, because embryo when there's a baby, it starts tiny and turns into a baby.
About how that shit starts small but turns whole like embryo and sac, bitch. Y'all rapping like Zach, you wish. Y'all acting like fags, you dig? Time to hop on the track, pricks. No time for that, no time for you. Make believe it's never true. Only me to infect a few.
No time for that, no time for you. Make believe is never true. Only me to infect a few. I'm basically listing songs that I have on the album. Because I know that this is one of the last songs, so I figured, I should list some of the songs I had on the album that were just my songs.
52 like action.
52, obviously. So no time for that, make believe, only me, 52. Those are all singles that I did by myself.
New news. Action starts by grabbing cards, making sure they all there.
Action starts by grabbing cards, making sure they all there. You know, you count the cards, making sure that there's all 52 cards in the deck.
Next part, saying sup to grandpa by kneeling down with peace and care.
Prayer, you know. Love you, man.
I got enough cards for grandpa's life, making sure
I got enough cards for grandpa's life because 52 years, he died at 52 years old. So I have one card for every year. So I have enough cards for my grandpa's life. Making sure he knows he ain't left behind. So
he knows he ain't left behind. If I had enough time to say goodbye and say I fucking love you, feel free to fly.
I'd say I fucking love you, feel free to fly. You know, that type of stuff.
And I'll stay put, continue my legacy.
Talking about my grandpa. And I'll stay put, continue my legacy, because I'll stay down here and continue what I gotta do until I end up meeting him someday.
Legacy, J Busy, legend in the making. Hearing this number still aches me. Makings meet by 50.
Hearing that number still aches me because, again, my grandpa died at 52, so.
CJ Busy, legend in the making. Hearing this number still aches me. Makings meet by fake deeds, and I'll take dreams, make them real.
I'll take dreams, make them real.
Take peace, place, peel.
Nice alliteration. Take peace, place, peel.
Stick that shit till it makes deals.
Stick that shit, stickers. You take peace, like let's say peace was a sticker. Place, peel. You know, peel off stickers and you place them somewhere.
Always strong, how it fucking feels. Never question another human for the shit that they express.
So at this point, I actually mentioned something back in the day when me and Magician G put out Apprentice. A lot of people were dogging him for, I don't know, it being his first track or whatnot, and a bunch of my friends would say it on Snapchat. So this is kind of what I'm talking about at the end of this.
Take dreams, make them real. Take peace, place, peel. Stick that shit till it makes deals. Always strong, how it fucking feels. Never question another human for the shit that they express.
Never question another human for the shit that they express.
Like fucking pricks on Snapchat, thinking they have any right to make a mess.
Like fucking pricks on Snapchat, thinking they have any right to make a mess.
Say you're not a fan instead of saying that you can spit better.
Say you're not a fan instead of saying that you can spit better. They're saying they could spit better than Derek, but they said it in a rude way. They could have just said, I'm not a fan of you, instead of saying that, oh, you suck, I can spit better than you, you know? It's not sometimes what you say, it's how you say it.
I don't give a shit about you, I give a shit about Derek's efforts, I'm done.
I don't give a shit about you, I give a shit about Derek's efforts, because Derek did a great job. 52, y'all. See you next time. So, that was it. Gosh. What is happening?
Some of us take freshness very seriously.
So that was, oh, we have one more. Forgot. Keep forgetting. Come on. Okay, so we have one more on here. This is Remember My Name Acapella. Now this actually came out on YouTube a while ago. It was kind of a freestyle that I did, and I filmed myself in front of a camera doing it. And Dead Dreamer actually used the last verse of it in his rap. But I'm going to explain it now, and then I'll let you guys hear it. But basically in this, I talk about remembering my name, and I spit a lot of bars through it, and I'll stop at the bars and just say them. But basically I'm talking about remembering me. And I put it last because I want people to remember my name, you know, remember me for next time. And so I spit a lot of real messages and stuff in this song. So this is a poem again. I like writing poems. And one of these days, I have a surprise for you where I have a whole EP that I have where it's like 5 or 6 poems that I've written. And I want to put that out as like an EP. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It probably won't be out soon because I have a lot of stuff to do, but eventually it will be. So let's go. Last song and then we're done, guys.
Fuck this Gueto shit. It's J-Biz-Z.
Fuck this Gueto shit. It's J-Biz-Z. It's basically saying fuck Gueto shit. Cause Gabe. Gueto Gabe. Yeah, fuck him.
Let me break down this bitch just to show you what I mean. I was born with this name, so it's mine forever.
I was born with this name because J-Biz, I was born with it. It's on my birth certificate. So I was born with my name, so it's mine forever. And then I say it's clever. J-Biz-Z sounds better because it'll be remembered.
It's clever. J-Biz-Z sounds better because it'll be remembered. I spend all my time believing in one thing. I spend all my lines reliving this one dream. Will I accomplish that shit? Of course, by any means, cause if you remember my name, it is J-Bez-Z.
So I basically said my name. I spend all my time believing in one thing. I spend all my time reliving this one dream about being a rapper, being, get my messages out there. Will I accomplish that shit? Of course, by any means.
I'm amazed at the fact that you can still smile.
I'm amazed at the fact that you can still smile. I'm talking about Amazon. Amazed at the fact that you can still smile because Amazon has the smile on the side of their box.
After defamed nicknames, insane dick pains, disdain shit stains in your bitchy style.
So I'm talking about a chick there.
After defamed
nicknames,
insane dick
pains. It was a joke.
Disdain shit stains.
Gross.
Stains in your bitchy style.
Bitchy style because she's a bitch,
I'm the best at this shit. Don't try to compare. The moment my pen hits, someone dies somewhere. The shit that I spit is the sidewalk's nightmare.
The shit that I spit is the sidewalk's nightmare because you spit on the sidewalk,
Refusing to shoot your shot because you don't know who it might scare.
Refusing to shoot your shot because you don't know who it might scare. When people shoot guns, it's kind of scary. You're like, oh shit, we just got shot. Oh my god. That type of stuff.
But there's one slight area you'll have to revise.
Trying to
trick me into thinking you're slight.
Slight trick,
Well, guess what, bitch? I can see through those lies, girl.
Guess what, bitch? I can see through those lies, girl.
That was the first time I was trying to love those eyes.
It was the first time I was trying to love those eyes. I was talking about the girl, Her eyes were gorgeous.
Well, this guy's disguise is described with sick rhymes.
Is described with thick rhymes. Basically, I'm talking about this guy. Disguise, because J-Bez-Z, the disguise, is described with sick rhymes. So obviously, sick rhymes, like, oh, those are awesome rhymes. That's what J-Bez-Z is. My disguise is... Zachary's disguise is J-Bez-Z, and it's described through sick rhymes and songs and stuff like that.
It was a disguise. This guy with his disguise.
So I said it was a disguise, but I heightened my voice, and then I said this guy with his disguise because Gabe again. It was a disguise, using it as an excuse. And I said this guy with his disguise. Discries. He cried because it was just a diss, and we totally defeated him.
Its flip side is sick rhymes with lit lines and dim lights.
Its flip side, because obviously I'm the other side of the coin. I'm so much better. So the flip side is lit lines with dim lights. With lit lines and dim lights. Dim Lights is a song that Vixel featured me on, so that's why I'm talking about myself. Dim Lights. Shout out to Vixel.
If this line gets zip-tied this time, then this rhyme will misguide this crib side. Then Rockabye Baby. High in the trees. Now I go through the nursery rhyme of Rockabye Baby. The wind's blowing. Save me. Cradle rocking underneath. The bough broke. I'm about to fall. Pieces scattered, cradle and all. So I basically just went through Rockabye Baby on the treetop, high in the trees. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will go baby, cradle and all. So I said, Rockabye Baby, high in the trees. The wind's blowing. Save me. Cradle rocking underneath. The bough broke. I'm about to fall. Pieces scattered, cradle and all. And that was the day I learned how... Oh, fuck, I'm going too far, but... Bough broke, I'm about to fall. Pieces scattered, cradle and all. Because, nursery rhyme. And that was the day I learned how to call. Any time that life's cradles got me stuck by the wall. To conclude, let me leave you with some wisdom. Removal of all sensitive scraps is my vision. So, wisdom removal, because I just got my wisdom teeth maybe a month or two before that. So, let me leave you with some wisdom. Wisdom removal. You don't want to grow to play the role of the victim, because the more games you witness, the better you'll perfect the system. So I like that. I have something coming, probably another acapella where I kind of mention sort of the same thing. You guys will see it coming. But I said,
you don't want to grow to play the role of the victim, because the more games you witness, the better you'll perfect the system. Basically, I'm saying that the more games that you witness, the more games that you see played, the better you'll be able to play them yourself. Very, very deep message. And that was the part that Daydreamer used on his, can't remember what the song was called anymore. Dead Extinct or Dead... No, it wasn't Dead Extinct. It was something, but it was on his album. And shout out to Daydreamer for doing that. But cool acapella. And that's the album, guys. That's it. We're done with it. We've done them both on Live Day Sundays, and that is the last of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please let me know, and maybe I'll do it in the future when I post new albums or whatnot. I'll break it down, or if new features come out or anything, and I react to them. But I got more things to react this week, and I will definitely see you guys in the next reaction video. And if you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Always strong.